Yeah, keep it going. Louder. I want to hear it. Louder. In the back. Louder. Yeah, in the middle. I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are at the main event here at First Coast Comedy. I say First Coast, you say comedy. First Coast Comedy! That's enough. Settle down. You're trying too hard. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to the main event on a Friday night. It is beautiful here on Mayport Road. Now, let me ask, by show of hands, who has never seen a show at First Coast Comedy before? Wow, a few of you. A couple of you. Cool, cool. All right, follow-up question. Who is here seeing First Coast Comedy, the show, for your very first time tonight? Your very first, the same question. Same hand should be up. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a show for everybody. What's that? It's a show for? Everybody. That's right, we have an early start time. That means all the kids aren't in bed yet. Look around you, we see some kids. Young man, how old are you? 8. That's too young for the late show. So we're here at the show for everybody. Again, show for? Everybody. So this is an interactive show. We're going to be asking you to give us some suggestions. That means if you're yelling out suggestions, which we're about to practice, remember that we've got 8-year-old Morty here, right? Your name's Morty, right? What's your name? Caden. 8-year-old Caden here. So just keep that in mind. We don't want him to find out what adults actually find funny. If you want to do a little bit of that, come on later tonight, 10 o'clock for the Blue Show. That's where it gets a little bit child-free and inappropriate and not safe for work. But that's a whole different show. Let's talk about this show. A lot of people, when they think about comedy, they think about stand-up comedy. That's where people take a lot of time. They craft a whole set list of material. You know, stand-ups, you're familiar with stand-up comedy. This isn't that. We've done no preparation whatsoever, but you've already paid and you're here. So it's kind of on you. So let's go ahead and separate this. A lot of this is going to be based on what you tell us and what you suggest to us. So I might come over to this side of the room and might say something like, hey, what is something that fits in the in my hands here? And you would yell out, spoon. A spoon could definitely fit in there. That's true. Hey, what's something that is bigger than a house from this section? Yeah, there's plenty of things. Plane was the right answer, though. And in this section, I might ask the personal question, like, what's your mother's maiden name and your social security number? You, what is it? I don't remember. All right, give it to Steve at the bar later. Okay. Anyway, you kind of get it. We're going to give you opportunities to craft the show as you see it unfolding before you. The show is yours to create along with us. That being said, there's going to be moments where we might ask some of you to come on stage and join us. Without me saying anything else, who thinks they might want to come up here on stage and, oh yeah, Caden, my man, absolutely. What was this?
Be in the front row, they don't have to volunteer.
Oh, they don't have to volunteer? Okay. So, if you're pointing at someone, you're not volunteering, you're lightly bullying. We won't stand for that here at First Coast Comedy. No bullying. We're only going to bring you up here if you want to come up here. But I promise, if you do come up here as a volunteer, you will be very happy that you did. It's 100% of the time this happens. Someone volunteers on this stage, they go to work or school the next day, and that boy or girl they've been wanting to notice them, notices them. They can feel it coming off you. It's in your DNA, it's in your blood. Something changes you on this stage. Caden knows. All right, so moving forward now, I am plenty warmed up, clearly. Y'all are really warmed up because Caden is your leader. And we've got our whole cast of players in the back are really warmed up because they've been doing push-ups non-stop since 5 p.m., so they're all really buff. Caden's the only one in the audience that's actually warmed up now that I look at you all, so I want to get you guys kind of warmed up. Who here has seen a game show? A couple of you, yeah, they're kind of old and you're all kind of young. So in game shows they have little audience clap-o-meters, right? So you might, they measure the noise level in the crowd. So you might see the levels rise, like they have high-tech gadgets. So we actually have a high-tech gadget. It's this, okay? So the quieter you are, the lower the metric stays. But if you get really loud, I really want to dislocate my shoulder tonight, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to get really warmed up, and I'm going to count from 1 to 10. Hey, let's give you another visual. From this side of the stage, this is the low, quiet side of the stage, and that side of the stage is the side of the stage that we blow the roof off this place, and I break my arm, okay? So the further I get, the louder you get. So at 1, we might have like a polite golf clap. It might be like, oh, yeah, he almost got it in. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start that. You'll follow along with me as we go. So we got a 1. Yeah. And then a 2. And then a 3. And then a 4. And then a 5. And then a 6. And then a 7. You got a magic show. That is the First Coast Comedy bonus. All right. As much as you love hearing me talk, we're going to move forward with why you really came. Let me get 2 players up here on stage for our first game. This is a game called What Are You Doing? This is a competitive game. So I want you to start picking your favorites because you're gonna really root for them. That's all that's gonna happen. So we're gonna go back and forth here. Stephanie is gonna compete with Ben, and so on and so on. We're gonna get some suggestions from you, and based on the suggestion we get from you, Ben's gonna be moving, and Stephanie's gonna say, "Hey, what are you doing?" Ben's gonna say something that is anything other than what it looks like he is doing, and then whatever Ben says, Stephanie is going to have to start doing immediately. It's going to go back and forth, so on and so on. You will get it. The less I explain, the more you'll understand it. Okay? Exactly. With that being said, I want to lay out some ground rules here. Okay? There are ways we're going to get eliminated. So when they make a mistake, they are going to have to rotate. So if we call them out, they're going to rotate. And when we do that, we go, they will have to rotate! Now say and do that with me. Hands up in the clappatory position. They will rotate! It's your chance to yell at adults, kids, and it's real fun. Take the opportunity, okay? So here's how you might get eliminated from this game. If it's your turn and you stutter, stammer, or can't get anything out of your mouth that is a correct answer, you will have to rotate! If you repeat an idea or a general theme, I'm painting a fence, I'm painting a house, sorry, those are way too similar, you will have to rotate! Or if you spit and anyone in the front row gets wet, you will be wet! You're actually not eliminated, that's fine. Front row's a splash zone. Sorry about that, folks. This is live entertainment. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Who in here has a job? Yeah, comedy's coming back. But what do you do for a living, man?
I'm a coach.
You're a coach. Heck yeah. What do you coach?
Volleyball.
Volleyball coach. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. All right. So for our first round, all of our activities are going to have to be volleyball coach related. Yeah. Feel free to call them out if you're like, no, I don't agree, because I'm a people pleaser. I might not call them out again. Just go ahead and hiss and go, no. You'll help me out with that. All right, so we're going to start with you doing the activity, Stephanie. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
You're good.
What are you doing?
I'm yelling at the team!
Team, get in here. Take a knee. This is me upset.
What are you doing?
I'm yelling at the referee.
What in the world going on?
Oh, no, they thought it was the referee. She's yelling at the team. You're yelling at the referee. I'm sorry, I don't abide that. Ben is out of there. Rotate all of them. Get our next player in here. All right. Let's go ahead and make this a varsity sport. Who in here has a name? You have a name. What's your name?
Cameron.
What's your last name?
Adams.
Adams. C-A are your initials?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it, Cameron Adams. So, everything our players say are going to have to start with a C and an A. Now, I'll allow the little connector words, too, from those things. Those are okay. We're not going to nitpick that. But your answers all have to be C and A, and no repeats. This time, we're going to start with you, Jennifer. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin!
What are you doing?
Chewing apples! What are you doing?
I'm cradling acorns.
Ooh, oh, you're gonna be oak trees one day. We gotta be real careful with you.
What are you doing?
Crushing all.
Oh, yeah!
company is? Out All right. Shot in the dark. Anybody else in this room have a name? Oh, you got a name. What's your name?
Chloe.
What is it?
Chloe.
Chloe with a K? Oh, I don't want to repeat. I like Chloe, that's great. I'm gonna put you in my back pocket. We're coming back to you. Anybody else? Oh, yeah. That's way too much for these players to compute. All right, yeah, slash zone. Slash zone. All right. Anybody? I'm blushing. Pretty sure I just spit on a kid. Anybody have initials that are not C or A? What is that? J and M. Madeline, you're going to start. Players, are you ready?
Yes! What are you doing?
Just marveling!
It's so good. It's just
What are you doing?
jumping marshmallows.
Oh boy, that's a big one. Take a bite for later. Ow. Take a bite for later.
What are you doing?
Joyfully moving.
Oh, I do move, but I move with joy. It's joy.
What are you doing?
Jerking.
Sorry. Jennifer is. There will be souvenirs tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There will be souvenirs. All right. No C's, no A's, no J's, no M's. What are some other letters that your names start with? Anyone?
K.
K and what?
E.
K and E. K and E. Madeline, we're going to start with you players. Are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
What are you doing?
Kayaking everywhere.
Oh, I can go to the gas station like this. Oh, no, I'm at the office. Beep, beep, get out of my way. Knitting elephants.
Wow, these are the biggest knitting needles I've ever had. You're gonna be so warm this season.
What are you doing?
Kaleidoscope eavesdropping.
Oh, tell me more multi-dimensional images. Oh, yeah? Okay, there
What are
it
you
is.
doing?
Not eating.
Oh boy, I tied this big knot. Bottoms up.
What are you doing?
Corrugated starts with the C.
No, I don't think so. Madeline is. My parents' wedding song. Okay. Guys, this is a really exciting moment. We've made it to the championship round. Let's hear it for championship round. So the alphabet's only got 26 letters. What is a 3-letter word that might not include any of those letters we used before? Like cat, couldn't use it. We used it. What was that? Pig. All right. Oh. You're a pig. Okay, so championship round. We're just gonna go fast and we're gonna go hard. Your suggestion is pig. It has to be P-I-G. Ooh. Players, are you ready for the championship?
Yes!
Begin.
What are you doing?
Pontificating about igloos gloriously.
Oh, if I could just live in an icy dome! What would my life be like? I would live in
What are
a
you
parka
doing?
punishing idiot geckos!
You're so stupid, you failed your math test, geckos. You're dumb.
What are you doing?
Purposefully interrogating giraffes.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you were on the savannah at 6 o'clock in August in a drought?
What are you doing?
Pretending I'm German!
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my house. I want to tell you that we have the perfect solution here to
What are you doing?
protecting internal guys.
You in my tummy! Stay back! I'm pregnant with multiple guys!
What are you doing?
Petting indecisive gerbils!
Make a decision, you want to eat or not.
What are you doing?
Perfectly intercepting Garrett.
Oh! I sighted you out, Garrett! Grappling hook!
What are you doing?
Partying inside grapes!
Oh, I gotta get inside this grape. Whoa, it's gonna be wine soon.
What are you doing?
Panting
on to the very next part of our game. But the next part of that game, next part of our show, in this game, we need one of you to join our cast. Oh, my man. You got the reflexes of a cheetah. What's your name? What? Cameron Adams? Oh, there's the trend there. Come on up here, everyone. Let's hear it for Cameron Adams. Yeah. All right. No, you can't sit down on the job, Cameron. Come on up. All right, Cameron, here. No, you're safe up here. But everyone, Cameron is going to do such a great job. What I want you to do is go over there, and our players are going to teach you what you need to do, and I'm going to teach the audience why this is going to be the best day of Cameron's life. All right. So, we've got our audience volunteer.
Cameron. Yeah, come back.
He said I'm out of here.
He's being funnier than us, and I don't appreciate it. All right, so thank you. So for this game, what we're gonna do is, who here's familiar with sports? Maybe a volleyball coach would be familiar with sports, yeah? So here's where we ask our players and Cameron to become athletic. That's right. The catch is, in this athletic event, it is gonna be in slow motion. So what we need to know is what sport they're playing. Now, it's not going to be a real sport like curling or chess. It's going to be a sport that is maybe a humdrum activity that you have to do at home, like a chore, or something responsible, like brushing your teeth. What's something at home that you have to do that you're like, I hate doing this? Vacuuming. Who said vacuuming? Sir, would you mind standing up right there and then just showing me how you like to vacuum? Yeah. How do you like to vacuum? I'm just buying them time, sir. Great. That's pretty much how all of us do it. So, players, your event is going to be vacuuming. Great. So, while they explain the game to Cameron, I'll explain it to you. We're going to have two of our players over here as our commentary, our announcers of the event. And then Cameron is going to do his best to compete with one of our players at the sport, the Olympic sport of vacuuming. Again, the catch is it has to happen in super slow motion. I think Cameron's going to win. He's very great. While they're working on this, I know a lot of you said it's your first time coming to First Coast Comedy. So, yeah, let's hear it for you coming in. So, just as a reminder, we do road shows. We can come to you if you have an event or need entertainment for your corporation. You don't have to just bring in some mediator to solve problems. You can make your company better at problem-solving skills by giving them an improv workshop. All that information is on our website at firstcoastcomedy.com. Hey, say that with me, firstcoastcomedy.com. How you guys doing over there on time? Yeah, they looked ready right as I started that announcement, so I pulled back. All right, so let's go ahead and get our players up here for slow-mo. Okay, with the suggestion of vacuuming, players, are you ready?
Yes! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the 2023 Dyson Invitational. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is international vacuuming at its highest level. And with me here today to introduce our competitors is British sensational vacuuming specialist Rebecca Schroeder.
Thank you for that warm welcome. Yes, let me introduce you to today's contestants. We have Cameron, the newcomer to the scene, is competing against Alex, who has won the championship 10 times in a row. It's going to be a very interesting match today.
Yes, Cameron's from Duval County, I understand.
That's right. Oh, and the werewolf.
And there we go. They are beginning their competition. Alex is reaching for the handle of his vacuum. Cameron is stunned that he's so slow. He already possesses it in his own little hand. There he goes, unwrapping the cord on the side of his vacuum.
Look at that concentration on Cameron's face. He ever so slowly and just perfectly unwound. Look at the technique.
Look at his big swooping motions, very impressive. Then we have Alex in the far lane. He is now inserting the power plug into the wall, into the AC/DC lot. He's ready to vacuum. He's excited.
Oh, but Cameron's just right behind him. He has started his vacuum cleaner as well.
Yeah, he's way ahead of Alex right now. Alex needs to turn on his vacuuming. Start vacuuming. There's a lot of dust on his side of the field. Let's see what he does. He's clicked the pedal on his vacuum. He's ready to go. Cameron is already working at a nice gentle pace. Oh, he did an S-turn. We haven't seen a maneuver like that since when?
Oh, probably back 20 years ago. But look at the concentration on Alex's face, but Cameron, he's reaching. Look at that left foot reach.
Alex is doing a bowling ball sweep. He's getting real low, improving the leverage of his push. But Cameron's more vacuuming at warp speed.
Whoops, I've never seen a contestant move so quickly with a vacuum cleaner. Oh, but Alex, he's moving and he's going to rip the ball from the Dyson.
He's ripping it right out. No, he's grabbed it completely with both hands. Cameron could not. Oh, he's actually plugged in his vacuum again. And he's a lefty. He's a lefty. That explains a lot. He must vacuum all the time at his own home. I'm sure his mother approves.
Yes, that's right, Alex. He was gesticulating that he had 2 vacuums. He had a second one right behind the first one. And Alex's face says it all.
He's got 2 vacuums. He doesn't care. He's going for it all. Cameron, he's plugging a 3rd vacuum in. A 3rd vacuum. We've never seen this many vacuums in a 2-man competition.
Oh, and he's the left-handed technique as he reaches, but Alex is coming. He's going to step on one of his vacuums. No!
Oh, he's crossing lanes. Cameron, no, look over there, not at us. He's kicked him in the shins. Cameron has kicked a grown man in the shins. This is what he's always wanted. He's plugging a 4th vacuum. There's so many of them. He doesn't care. He's got too much power. Alex probably has. Oh, he's sucking his thumb like a child, like an immature, petulant child. Cameron showing the maturity of a professional. It's a liver shot. It's a liver shot.
And see! Guys, you just punched him? Yeah, let's hear Cameron the puncher. So, since Cameron is clearly the bravest amongst you, I never mentioned that if you volunteer, you get a prize. Cameron, there are 17 snakes in this box. I want you to look that way and reach. No, they're toys, bud. They're toys. Reach in here and pick a prize. You have 5, 4, 3. He picked. Oh, yeah. Show it off. That's cool. And something I'd like you to bring your parents is a free ticket to come back to see another show at First Cameron said it's not worth doing if you don't do it right. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna move. Yes, we're gonna move on to our next game. Our next game is called Blind Line. So before we get started, we need to send some of our players out of the room. Who are my players for Blind Line? Oh yeah, you all signed up. All right, get out of here on the count of 3. We're gonna make a lot of noise as they run away from us. We're all gonna say, "Go away!" on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go away! Ladies and gentlemen, here's another opportunity for you to get involved in the show. Who here has seen a movie? Cool, a lot of you, most of you. Who here has heard a song? Same amount of people. Cool, some of you guys got to get cultured. So, I want you to start thinking about your favorite movies, your favorite songs. I'm going to be asking you for lines of dialogue that you can pull from those movies or those songs. So, there's a classic song, "I Can't Drive 55." I might say, "Hey, what's a line?" You might say, "I can't drive 55." But it can be from your favorite song or a song that makes you laugh. So what's a line of dialogue you want our players to say from your favorite movie over here? Anyone?
I hate you with the fire of 1,000 suns.
I hate you with a fire of 1,000 suns? Cool. Felt personal. All right. From the middle section, what's a line of dialogue from your favorite movie?
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Okay. Marriage is what brings us together today. Spell it with the W's, bud. All right. This section over here, what is a line of dialogue from your favorite movie?
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth, and I think there was someone else in the back. What did you want?
Jesus Christ is Jason Bourne.
We're gonna write OMG, it's Jason Bourne. Okay, over here, what's a line of dialogue maybe from your favorite song? Like "The Boy Is Mine" or "The Girl Is Mine." No music over here.
Skyrockets in flight.
Skyrockets in flight. Got it. Over here, a line of dialogue from your favorite song or a song you hate.
Knee deep in the water somewhere.
Knee deep in the water somewhere. My watch is eavesdropping. Line of dialogue from, oh yeah, you got it. What is it? Another one rides the bus. Yes! 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 Gosh, that is some deep cut Yankovic, and I love it. All right. What is... Oh, the cover. Cool, the cover version. All right. You know what? That's a lot of things for them to say. Maybe a few more. What's something you might have overheard today that piqued your interest? Maybe something you overheard at work. Anything you overheard someone say today? Fight. I like it, but maybe at the later show. What was that? Did you have anything? Okay, get something. I'll come back to you, spitting. All right. Well, how about this? We can get them to move around with what we call stage directions. If you've ever read a play, you might read in the book on the side it says "Enter stage left" or "Raise his arms in hand." What is a physical activity you'd like our players to do? It could be anything you want. Anyone in the room? Oh yeah, in the back.
Does the worms from stage right?
Does the worm from stage right? We're gonna do that. Something else. Maybe does a jumping jack or
High kicks.
high kicks. High kicks, front row, be ready. Does high kicks. Maybe one more stage. What was that? Moonwalking. Just starts moonwalking. All right. How many things? I've been talking. We got enough, you guys think?
That's good.
We were pretty good? Okay. So, great. So, in a second, I'm going to have my players here recap all of the beautiful suggestions you guys gave, and then we're going to make a lot of noise to bring our players in the room. So, if I can go ahead, get my players to recap our suggestions.
Julia, I've got the lines. Another one rides the bus. OMG, it's Jason Bourne. I hate you with the fire of 1,000 suns. And the stage direction of Does the Worm from stage right.
All right, and I've got marriage is what brings us together today, skyrockets in flight, and the stage direction of high kicks.
And I have You Can't Handle the Truth, knee deep in the water somewhere, and the stage direction starts moonwalking. It will happen.
All right, let's hear it for our players in their recap. That is the hardest part of the night. Some of them just learned to read and write. Okay, so let's go ahead and on the count of three, let's yell, "Get back in here" as loud as we can. 1, 2, 3. Get back in here! Keep it going, boys. You guys got some doozies here. Okay, so to get them started, what is a relationship between two people? Like a doctor-patient might be a professional relationship. What's another relationship two people might have?
Teacher-student.
Ooh, teacher-student, but that's in the back pocket. I like that. So your suggestion is teacher-student players. Are you ready?
Yes! All right, look, Benny, this is your 5th time in detention this week. I mean, we gotta figure something out here.
Well, the other 4 times was because I got in trouble. But this one is just because I wanted to see you. I like your advice that you give.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh.
The truth is that I enjoy seeing you too. You're such a good student, but when we really get down to the bottom of it, to the bottom of the truth, Benny, you're getting in trouble and it's attention seeking, and I'm gonna kick you out of my class if this happens one more time.
You're right, I can't handle that. Oh, the rejection's gonna hurt really bad. OMG, it's Jason Bourne. My classmate Jason Bourne, he's waving at the window.
Hey, no. That Jason Bourne is a bad influence. He's climbing
He's cool!
I'm spray painting stuff.
Oh, you're a cool guy,
stuff.
Jason.
He goes on illegal travels. He does backflips. I don't like him at all.
Benny,
Yeah. All right. What's up?
you gotta sneak out of detention.
Oh, I got to?
You got to.
Okay.
Sarah, I am right here.
Yeah. The principal's right here.
Don't let her see me.
Hold on.
Oh, fine. Skyrockets in flight. Skyrockets in flight. Go.
Oh, no.
Go.
Wait a second. You can't just leave out the. I'm calling school security.
Oh, no. Not school security.
You get in here. I see the skyrockets, and they're gonna make a perfectly good landing. Get in here, Sarah. I've had about enough of it with you two, Jason Bourne.
See, the thing is,
We are near an air base.
I hate you with the fire of 1,000 suns. and I didn't want to be stuck in another detention writing dictionary pages. So I set those rockets afire to sneak Benny out.
Oh, that is low even for you. I'm trying something new! I got a new tactic for detention! Alright? Now either you're gonna shape up or you're not, and you've seen what happens if you don't!
I'm trying to get away from those scissor kicks.
I don't think the principal's allowed to touch the children like that.
I'm at the top of the food chain, baby! I make the rules!
I think if we could just knee deep in water somewhere. If we could get knee deep in water somewhere.
Hey, so hold on. So you don't have to whisper. I'll come to you.
We gotta get knee deep in water somewhere she can't scissor kick.
Oh, yeah, that'll really keep those feet on the ground.
Look, let her do that rocket thing again.
Kids,
Skyrocket to paradise!
kids, hey, focus. I really thought that kicking you in the face was gonna shape you up, but clearly it did not.
I'm still bleeding a little bit.
There is nowhere you can go to hide from this, all right? There is absolutely nothing that you can do to escape me and to escape detention. Another one rides the bus.
See, you guys are now all officially writers of comedy. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Yeah. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna chill out a little bit. Let me get all of my players on stage here. Yeah. So, this is a game we like to call double blind freeze. What does that mean? Well, I'm just gonna show you. Let me get two players up front here. Any two? Oh, perfect. Those two. Everyone else, turn around and face the wall. So, this is called double blind freeze. Why? There are two people up front. That makes them double. The rest of us in the back are blind. At any point during this game, I might yell freeze, and the players in the back will also yell freeze. It sounds like this. Freeze! Freeze! At that point, two players on the outside of that line will turn around. They've been blind to this whole thing, and they will come assume the position that these front doubles were in. They'll go do that immediately. And then they will start a brand new scene until I yell freeze! Freeze! Feel free to yell freeze when I yell freeze. That's wonderful. Okay, so players get a neutral position. We are going to go ahead. No, you can go back up there, Stephanie. We love you. So, just what is your favorite letter, favorite capital letter from the alphabet? Z. What was that? Z. Z. Stephanie, go ahead and give me the position of a capital Z. Okay? And then, oh, what's up?
C.
C, yeah. You know what, Jennifer? You're a lowercase c. Try that. All right, perfect. With no suggestions at all, this is your beginning of your scene. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Yeah. What's up, mommy?
Hey.
How you doing? Yeah. So good to see you again. It's been ages.
Oh, you still remember our special slap at school?
Freeze! Freeze!
Eye of the snake and ninja of the...
Oh! Oh!
Whoa, it worked!
You hurt me! I wanted to be your friend!
I'm sorry, little snake, but I'm so excited. My
Hold
teacher
me.
just worked here.
Freeze! Freeze!
Just let me bowl the ball.
Oh, no! This is my signature ball! I've got my name on it and everything!
Oh, come on!
Freeze! Freeze!
You better catch it. You better catch it.
My hands are ready, but I don't think my face
You
is.
gotta do this. If you're gonna be a dad, you better catch that baby.
massage chair is ready.
Oh, thank gosh, the crick in my back is really bad.
It looks bad.
Yeah, I haven't been able to walk right since 1998.
Massage sequence engaged.
And now I'll wind up my doll. And, ooh. No!
I told you 3 Hail Marys wasn't enough. You gotta go faster.
Okay, this is my first day at Catholic school, sister. I don't remember all the words.
They're just letting anybody in here nowadays, aren't they?
Well,
You just say, I love Jesus.
I love you. I love me. We're a happy family.
I need that casserole.
That's all right, let me keep all my players up here on stage.
I just sat down, Brad.
Yeah, that's life. All right. So, you remember how cool Cameron looked when he was up here volunteering? Who else wants to look cool? Oh, Chloe, is it? Oh, I remembered. Remember I said you're going to be in my back pocket earlier? Get out of the pocket and get on stage! Let's hear it. All right. Chloe, first off, everyone here loves you, and you're going to do great, right? Right? Chloe, have you ever eaten in a restaurant?
Yes.
You have. Okay, cool. Have you ever ordered something and it came out and you're just like, oh, that's not really what I wanted. I regret my decision? Yeah? Okay. So sometimes when that happens, we have to... Every time? Are you mom?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to volunteer later. I hope you're ready to come up in the second half. I don't know. I'm just messing. Chloe, I think you're a wonderful kid, but I want you to learn a lesson, and that is a lesson of sending things back when it's not what you ordered. So this game is called Hey Waiter. Here's an example of what's going to happen. We're going to get a suggestion from our audience. They might yell out, penguin. Thank you guys, penguin. Cool. And then our players are going to come up here as our waiters, and you're just going to look at them politely, and you're going to say, hey waiter, there's a penguin in my soup. And the player might say, oh no, what'll I do? Do you get that joke? I've been working on that for weeks. Now, the catch is our players are making them up on the spot, so they're not all going to be winners like my joke was. Right? Okay, so basically you're just going to keep repeating that when they come up. Does that kind of make sense to you? Cool, and we'll coach you through it. So, we'll just go ahead and get started with that. So for Hey Waiter, what is a suggestion of any cute, cuddly animal like a penguin or?
Rabbit.
A rabbit? Okay, rabbit. Players begin.
Hey waiter, there's a rabbit in my stew.
I am so sorry. You know what? I know you ordered it without hops.
Say it again. Just keep going with
Hey
rabbits.
waiter, there's a rabbit in my stew.
Oh no, we did just get dinged by the health organization for too much hair.
Hey waiter, there's a rabbit in my stew.
Oh my goodness, how lucky!
Hey waiter, there's a rabbit in my stew.
I'm so sorry. Would you take these complimentary buns?
No. Hey waiter, there's a rabbit in my stew.
Hey, you don't like your stew? That stew was made by my paw. That little paw.
Hey waiter, there's a rabbit in my stew.
Oh, I'm so sorry, mammal.
There's a rabbit in my stew.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. I didn't ears you.
There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit in my stew.
If I were you, I'd be more worried about the bugs.
There's a rabbit in my stew.
Oh, that's the chef's fault. Come on, bro.
All right, I think those are all the ones. Oh, great one. It's a great one.
There's a rabbit in my stew.
Guys, we did it again. We're such a big flop.
Oh, now that's all the rabbits. All right. So, hey, no, you're not done. Cool. You got like an hour left on this thing. No, I'm just kidding. If you can't tell, we are at the dad joke portion of our show, right? So if you love that, it's gonna last a few more minutes. If not, it'll only last a few more minutes. What is something you might find at the hardware store?
Hammer.
A hammer? A hammer. Hammer.
There's a hammer in my stew.
I thought we nailed it.
There's a hammer in my stew.
Oh, that's because we got a bunch of rescue dogs making all the food. We got them from the pound.
There's a hammer in my stew.
Oh, I think you're mistaken. It's actually supposed to look like that. It's spaghetti. See, I'll just throw it at DeWalt.
There's a hammer in my stew.
Oh, this job is so hard. Where?
Yeah, no one tops hardware with hammer. What's another suggestion? What's something you want to see in her stew? What? A shark?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's frowned upon. Shark.
There's a shark in my stew.
Ah, the film I made of this stew is over. Finn.
There's a shark in my stew.
Oh, we're so done.
There's a shark in my stew.
Oh no, what do we do?
Everyone will take you down on that. Everyone let's hear it. All right. Look that way. We're going to count to 5. Pick something in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're going to get another ticket to come back to All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our most important part of our show, the world-famous First Coast Comedy Intermission. So that being said, I just want to throw a few announcements your way. First off, if you're watching this show right now and you're like, oh wow, that looks like a lot of fun, I think I could do that, I think I have the skill set to do that, or I'm a little like scared to talk to people and I'm in my shell, I want to come out of it. We have improv comedy classes for absolute beginners. Our next round of Improv 101 is starting August 29th, I believe. So go to our website, firstcoastcomedy.com. Check out the website to see more information about how you too could be a performer on the stage. It's actually a lot of fun, good way to make friends and build a community. Now that the boring announcements are over, I just want to point out a few things. So this is the intermission, so if you've been having a lot of drinks and you want a few more, Steve is still working at the bar. Steve's a very important part of our show. He's only been here 3 weeks, freshly released from his federal release work program. He's been doing really well. He's getting a lot better with the kids. It's great. So to show him our appreciation, we want you to show him appreciation in a way that if he invests wisely, we'll appreciate over time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just asking you to tip the man. He's working hard over there. Let's hear it for Steve. So you've learned all about how you can refresh. Now if you've had too much and you need to defresh, we've got a few bathrooms over here. Don't be fooled, there are 2 of them. Yep, that guy showed you one. And then to the left in that creepy, scary hallway, there's another one. It's just another bathroom. It's just a little scarier than the other bathroom. So feel free to use that restroom. And if you just want to sit at your table by yourself and not talk to anyone or meet anyone, that's absolutely fine too. I feel it. It's okay. Nowadays, just be yourself. Do what you want to do. But with all those wonderful announcements having been said, that brings us to our First Coast Comedy Show Intermission!
second half of the main event. How excited have you been tonight? Our players need to feel your energy. I need you to bring it up a little more. Let's keep those applause going as we bring your players to the stage. And your host, Brad Berghoff Jr.
You guys didn't realize I was cool earlier. Now you know. All right, we're gonna roll right into the second half of this game. I know that whole first half you were watching our players and wondering, like, can they dance? The answer is a resounding yes! So, let me get my players up here for this dance battle. This is a dance battle game we call What You Got. So, based on your suggestions, oh, you feel that funky beat? It's already coming. Based on your suggestions, my two teams are going to go head-to-head in an epic dance battle of mythic proportions, but it is a competition, so you're going to see how it all works. But if during their dance the player falls off the meter or falls off the rhythm, they will have to rotate. Take a step back, because I don't want to get y'all wet anymore. Or if they do something that repeats something that was already done, they will have to rotate. Or if I just don't think it's quite dance battle-y enough, they will have to rotate. So let's go ahead and get a suggestion of. We already know there's a volleyball coach here. What's another occupation that someone might do to make a living?
Dog groomer.
A dog groomer. Heck yeah. This is the dog groomer dance battle as the crowd went wild!
I'm putting on the soap, putting on the soap, putting on the soap. What you got? Leashing up the dog, leashing up the dog, leashing up the dog. What you got? Put him in the tub, put him in the tub, put him in the tub. What you got? He bit me, ah! He bit me, ah! He bit me, ah! What you got? Stay calm, little guy, stay calm, little guy, stay calm, little guy. What you got? Fresh and fluffy, fresh and fluffy, fresh and fluffy. What you got? Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. What you got? No more lickies, no more lickies, no more lickies. What you got? I'll keep this one, I'll keep this one, I'll keep this one. What you got? Tiny little chihuahua, tiny little chihuahua, tiny little chihuahua. What you got? Shave the Dalmatian, shave the Dalmatian, shave the Dalmatian. What you got? I got allergies, I got allergies, I got allergies. What you got? Shave the chihuahua, shave the chihuahua.
No! We've already shaved the dog! Alex, you will have to rotate! Yeah. Just gets more intense from there. What's maybe another occupation that you don't
Pilot.
think? What?
Pilot.
A pilot. Yeah, that's right. With pilot, count yourselves in.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Talking to the cabin, talking to the cabin, talking to the cabin. What you got?
Reaching 10,000 feet.
Reaching 10,000 feet, reaching 10,000 feet. What you got?
Checking on my sticky things, checking on my sticky things, checking on my sticky things. What you got?
Pushing the eject button.
Pushing the eject button, pushing the eject button. What you got?
Whiskey in my coffee, whiskey in my coffee, whiskey in my coffee. What you got?
Working on my checklist.
Working on my checklist, working on my checklist. What you got?
Flying blindfolded, flying blindfolded. No! What you
No! I was willing
You let me have whiskey.
I was willing to let you fly under the influence, but you cannot be blindfolded and fly a plane. Absolutely not. Delta won't stand for it. Adam will rotate! Wow. Alright, let's move forward. What is like a blockbuster movie? Like Titanic was a blockbuster movie.
Top Gun.
Top Gun! Now, I'll put Barbie in my pocket, but Top Gun is the theme of this dance battle. We're gonna start with you, Jennifer.
Because I wasn't burning.
Because I wasn't burning, because I wasn't burning. What you got?
Where's my friend Iceman?
Where's my friend Iceman? Where's my friend Iceman? What you got?
Take my breath away.
Take my breath away, take my breath away. What you got?
Playing on the keyboard.
Playing on the keyboard, playing on the keyboard. you got?
Leather jacket, leather jacket, leather jacket, what you got?
Talk to me, goose.
Talk to me, goose. Talk to me, goose. What you got?
I should have watched it more.
That movie's been around since the 80s. No excuses. Stephanie Well.
Rotate.
All right, I want to get this theme of Barbie going, or of movies going. I heard Barbie before. I have to hear it. So this is our Barbie dance battle. We're going to start with you, Madeline.
All right. Coming around.
My heels went flat, my heels went flat, my heels went flat. What you got?
Perfect hair.
Perfect hair. Perfect hair. What you got?
Brush in the real world, brush in the real world, brush in the real world. What you got?
I'm just Ken.
I just can. I just can. What you got?
Open the house.
Open the house, open the house. What you got?
Just flipped.
Just flipped. Just flipped. What you got?
A million outfits.
A million outfits, a million outfits. What you got?
Drinking milk.
Drinking milk. Drinking milk. What you got?
Margot Robbie's tall, and I think she's really great. And she is Australian. Did you guys know she's from
Let's hear it,
Australia?
Madeline.
Isn't that cool? Did you know that?
We all love Margot Robbie, but that doesn't cut it. Madeline Will.
Rotate.
Ooh. Have you been in yet? You know what? That was so offensive. You're rotating too. All right. So we are in our final championship round. So, what is another big blockbuster movie you want to see us dance battle to? Ben-Hur? You all know Ben-Hur? Survey says we can't take it. What's another big blockbuster movie?
I've seen it.
Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz. We're going to start with Ben. Players.
Down the yellow brick road. Down the yellow brick road. Down the yellow brick road. What you got?
Oil me, oil me, oil me. What you got?
The tearing of my inside. What you got?
I just need courage. I just need courage. I just need courage.
What you got?
Oh, there's coming to the house. There's coming to the house. There's coming to the house. What you got?
Buy Munchkin Land.
Buy Munchkin Land, buy Munchkin Land. What you got?
Don't look behind this curtain. Don't look behind this curtain. Don't look behind this curtain. What you got?
Flying little monkeys.
Flying little monkeys, flying little monkeys. What you got?
A nice moral of the story. A nice moral of the story. A nice moral of the story. What you got?
Oh, Rio.
Oh, Rio. Oh, Rio.
What you got?
Oh, water. Oh, water. Oh, water. What you got?
It's in color now.
It's in color now. It's in color now. What you got?
I liked it better black and white. I liked it better.
No, I won't take it. That is an opinion, and you are out of here. This side wins! Just sit on this. Best version of the song. All right. You know what? Now that you realize that our true talent is actually dance, we're going to move forward. I'm kind of feeling this whole movie vibe. So let me get my whole cast in a backline here. This next game is a game called My Movie. What we're going to do is we're going to have a pitch meeting right here in the theater. Based on your suggestions, I'm going to make all of my players come up with an on-the-spot pitch for a movie that we're going to make. If I like it, I might ask them for a little bit more, like a movie tagline. Like, you know when there's a trailer and there's a movie? The most famous tagline of all time, I think, is Edward Scissorhands. His story will touch you, even though he can't. That is the best tagline of all time. So our players are going to have to come up with something like that if I feel like it's good. And if they really win me over, your opinion doesn't matter, it's mine. Then I might ask to see a snippet from that movie. Where you come in and play is we're going to use some suggestions. So remember how earlier we were like, oh, who has a name? It was all of you. We're going to do a lot more of that. So if you didn't get a chance to say your letters, here's your chance, y'all. All right, so to start out with, give me someone's initials. 2 initials, no CAs. Oh, what you got? Oh, CA. Oh. Anyone? Who's got an
LN.
What was that?
LN.
LN?
Yes.
LN. Player's suggestion is LN for my movie. Begin.
Lazy nincompoop.
Listening to Nintendo.
Llama nuptials. They're in love, but wait, there's a problem.
Oh, I want to see that. Let's see Llama Nuptials.
Is the bride and llama groom here?
Oh, that looks right. Okay. All right. What are two more initials?
PW.
PW. And begin.
Prince of Wales!
Practicing witchcraft. You shouldn't do that.
Oh, this might be a good lesson. I want to see it.
I got the eye of newt. Here we go. And here's the bark of a dead dogwood. All right.
It's amazing, but I didn't like your execution. Get on the line and give me a suicide.
No, you really shouldn't do that. All right, let's keep going. What are some more initials?
I'm 8 months pregnant. I can't do the worm.
What's your name? Who's got a name? Come on. HR? Are we in trouble? No? Cool. HR. Let's hear it.
Hershey room.
Oh, I'm interested, but let's keep going.
Her rising.
Hippo reconnaissance! How could you miss them? So glad that I'll just be up here in this helicopter. Look at, where are they? Those mighty aquatic herd animals.
Hungry, hungry me.
Where could they be?
All right, that's that one. All right, maybe we'll get one more. Who hasn't yelled their initials and is dying to yell their initials?
Yes.
Fine. All right. So BS are your suggestions. Let's hear it.
Bacon sausage.
Blue shoes.
Burning soundtracks. You thought you wanted to hear it, but not.
I'm not interested in that.
Building snakes. You didn't know you could build them from scratch, brother.
I got this flute here, and there's a basket. All right, here it goes. Oh, this one's not totally done.
I'm just ahead in like half of the neck.
Oh, I got
Help
another
me!
part.
I'm the back of it.
Play!
Hey, I'm the tail and I came in the wrong side.
Oh, play. All right.
Oh, the tongue.
Perfect. Excellent.
You done this before, bro?
Never.
And that's time! And now we know how snakes are built from scratch. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the unfortunate obligation to tell you that we have reached the final game of our show. Oh. But it's okay, because it's the most fun! Yay! All right. For this game, we're going to have a lot of involvement from you, but we do need to send two of our players out. I believe we're sending Ben and Adam out.
Yeah.
So, let's yell, go away on 3. 1, 2, 3, go Oh, I don't think. Okay. All right. So this game is very, very involved. What we're going to do is we're going to get some activities from you. We are going to make it really challenging, and our players out of earshot are going to have to guess those activities. The thing is, they're only going to be able to guess those activities with pantomime and gibberish. If it doesn't make sense now, it will. So let's go ahead and get started with some of our activities. What's a sport? Any sport.
Gymnastics.
Oh, I heard volleyball. I'm gonna grab volleyball because I feel like I have to. Volleyball's our first activity. I heard horseback riding and I found that real interesting. So I want to take horseback riding as our second activity. If only there were more sports. I'm gonna work basketball in somehow here. I promise you that. What is a daily household activity? Like we had vacuuming before. What's another activity? Like doing the dishes. What was that? Watching TV? Yeah, that's a responsibility. You're right. All right. So that next activity is just watching television. And what's maybe another activity that you would?
Folding laundry.
Folding laundry. Yeah, that's a highlight right there. Folding laundry. That's our fourth activity. I think that's pretty good. So our first activity was volleyball, right? So maybe here's where we have to get you involved. So they're playing volleyball, but the ball's not a ball. What is the ball? Maybe something that's bigger than a house, doesn't even have to be round, that you could never play volleyball with. What was that? A plane. The ball is a plane. There's a net in volleyball, right? Yes. Yeah, cool. Thank you. It's kind of the whole thing. So it's not a net. What instead of a net is a net? Maybe it's something really small that you might fit in a little box. A mouse? Okay. Yeah, that net is a mouse. And maybe they're playing volleyball, and it's a competition game, so there's an opponent. Maybe they're playing against the cast of a very famous TV show or movie like Seinfeld or Friends, or... Ooh. I love that. They're playing against the cast of SpongeBob, the characters of SpongeBob. I think that's enough for that activity. I believe our next activity was horseback riding. Okay, our next activity is horseback riding. But the horse is not a horse. It's a turtle, absolutely. That's the right answer. So the horse is a turtle. They're not wearing equestrian gear. They're not wearing normal horse...
Wetsuits.
Wetsuits? You're okay. Wetsuits are in demand. So they're not wearing equestrian gear. They're wearing wetsuits, and they're not riding in a normal horseback riding location like on a trail. What exotic location would they? Where would you never ride a horse?
The ocean. The
Okay. Okay. Again, with such force, I heard the ocean. Do we want to say the bottom of the ocean? Okay, I'm gonna give them it if they get ocean, but bottom of the ocean. I think that's enough for horseback riding. What was that next activity?
Watching TV.
Watching TV. Oh, we all hate it, but we gotta do it. Watching TV. But okay, so they're watching TV, but the TV itself, it isn't a TV. That's right. That's true. The TV is a lion. Usually when you watch TV, you're sitting on a couch or a chair. What is something that would be really uncomfortable to sit on, like a cactus or... What was that in the back? Basketball. A basketball. I knew we'd get it in there, baby! Basketball. You're just sitting on a basketball. Heck yeah. And you're not watching TV with your buddy or your friend. What famous celebrity who's not in trouble for anything are you watching TV? Maybe someone with a recognizable voice. Over here, I heard... Yeah, he's all over the tabloids right now. So you're watching television with Edgar Allan Poe, who's never been in trouble. Cool. I think that's enough for that one. What was that last activity?
Folding the laundry.
Oh yes, folding the laundry. Okay, so they're folding the laundry, but the clothes, they're not clothes. They are what item that might cost more than $30,000?
Suit of armor.
You got fancy tastes, man. $30,000 underwear.
Jamie doesn't wear underwear most of the time.
Mom, you're killing it tonight. Okay, I'll take suit of armor because that'd be ridiculous to fold. Okay. Let's see. Folding clothes. They're not in their own house. Where are they folding clothes? Whose house are they folding clothes at?
A castle.
In a castle? You know what? I think you might find a suit of armor in a castle, and that might mess with their heads too
Under
much.
the sea.
You got that a little bit. What was that?
The tomb of Tutankhamun.
Okay, heck yeah, King Tut's tomb. I'll take it. So you're folding laundry in King Tut's tomb, and you know what? Because I'm drawing a blank. Who are we folding laundry with? You always fold laundry with a friend. Billie Eilish. You guys want to take Billie Eilish? We're taking Billie Eilish. We're folding laundry with Billie Eilish. That's incredible. You guys have been, give yourselves a round of applause for all of the suggestions that are just So, like I said, in just a few minutes, we are going to have our players come back in here, and our teams are going to try to get them to guess all of those activities and all of those changes. Again, the catch is no words are used. It's only gibberish. That kind of sounds like gobbledygook, like and mime. So like, ooh, I'm pulling a rope. I'm trapped in a box. I'm being crushed by my student debt. Yeah. Okay. So before we get our players back in here, let's go ahead and get a recap of all those activities and changes. Madeline, can you come up here? Let's hear it for Madeline!
All right, we changed the order on you, so here's the order that we're going to present these activities to you in. The first is watching TV, but the TV is going to be a lion. The couch is going to be a basketball, and we're with Edgar Allan Poe. Everybody say one. One. Excellent. Next up, we got horseback riding, but the horse is a turtle, as happens. They're not wearing equestrian gear, they're wearing wetsuits. And the location it's happening at is the bottom of the ocean. Everybody say two. Two. Yeah. Now we got some laundry to fold, but the clothes are a suit of armor. The house is King Tut's tomb, and they're with Billie Eilish. Everybody say three. Three. Good. And finally we got volleyball. But the ball is a plane, the net is a mouse, and it's happening, the opponent, the other team, is just the cast of SpongeBob. Everybody say that.
So, hopefully that wasn't so loud they might hear that song, but they're not going to know where it goes.
No, bro, the Mayport parking lot is sound.
Oh yeah, Mayport is hecka loud, y'all. You know that. Okay, so all we need on the count of three is to get our players back in here. So as loud and with as much stank as you can, I want you to yell, "Bring yourself back in here!" 1, 2, 3. Bring yourself back in here. All right, so we're gonna get started. But again, please do not say any of the suggestions out loud so that they can hear you, because that'll make the game two things: stupid and over. It ruins the whole game. So keep it to yourself. All right, so Ben, we're gonna start with your team. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin. All right, and next time, Ben, please step forward, face the front of the stage. Do not look behind you, and no one give you the answers. What do you got for me? What are you doing?
I am watching TV.
Yes.
The TV is a lion.
Yes.
The couch is basketballs.
I'll take it, yeah.
And I'm watching it with the guy that wrote the rating.
You need to know it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look straight forward, step right back. Adam, for the steal, please come forward. Who's he watching it with?
He's watching with Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, no! Step back. You get one last chance to steal.
Ernest Borgstein.
Oh, no, step back. Let's clear the screen. I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds to clean this up, but it's your last chance. And go. And then 15 seconds. Get up front, face forward. Who are you watching that with?
Broke ears.
Oh. Step back, don't look. One last chance to steal.
Johnny Eyefoot.
Oh, no! All of us in the audience, who are they watching it with?
Oh! Telltale Hearts, Book the Raven Nevermore?
Wow. So, now y'all see how hard this is. So when they're guessing and they get it right, go crazy. For some of them, it's their biggest accomplishment in life. All right, Adam, your team is up. Players, are you ready? Yes!
Oh, tick, 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 tick. Oh, oh, tongue, tongue. Oh, clang, clang, poop, poop, Jabba, get a water, boga. Sogi ba. Oh, Jabba. And time! All right, let's hear it for that. Wow.
Real weird.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Adam, face directly front. What do you got?
Folding laundry.
Yes!
But the laundry is a knight's armor.
Take it.
I'm folding laundry in a pyramid.
Ooh, no, move forward. What else?
And I am folding laundry with shiny toy guns.
Ooh, no, that one wasn't even close. Since your location was kind of close, I want you to dial it in. It wasn't a pyramid, but maybe we're more specific.
Tomb.
Ooh, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Whose tomb?
King Tut's. That's only like 2.
But go ahead and step back. Don't look forward. I was very generous, but since you weren't very close on who you're folding with, Ben, for the steal, who you folding with?
Billie Eilish.
This is
songs they could have done. So many songs.
This is a cutthroat competition. Ben's team, it's time for you to go again. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh,
Swishy, swishy, swishy.
What do you got for me?
I'm horseback riding.
Yeah!
The horse is a turtle.
Yeah.
I am wearing a wetsuit.
Okay.
And I'm horseback riding on the ocean floor.
It was turtle. We're taking turtle, bro. All right. In the final round, and for that championship, Adam's team. Wow! Wow, let's hear it for that. Yes! All right. Adam, please tell me what you got.
I'm playing volleyball.
Yes!
My ball is an airplane.
Yes!
The net is made of mice.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll
Okay,
take it.
thanks. And I'm playing against the cast of SpongeBob.
As much as I like both of them, have a short-term memory, and I'm pretty sure I saw Ben steal one. So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our main event. You have been the best audience of all time. Give yourselves a round of applause. Guys, I'm gonna level with you. This theater is only a baby. We've only been here for about 14 or 15 months. That's right. We are so young, we're still using months to describe our age. Now, we've got a pretty good crowd here, but if you look around, there are a few empty seats. It does make us sad. So, I want you to tell all of your friends that we're sad. So, if you can get on Google, TripAdvisor, give us a 5-star review. That would be wonderful. We'd really appreciate it. You're more than welcome to do anything other than 5 stars, but really, you're a busy person. You've got better things to do. Don't even waste your time with clicks. Who cares? But no, we really appreciate it. But even with all this social media, the best form of advertisement in today's day and age is, say it with me, word of mouth. Yeah, they know it. You know it. Just tell your friends. If you didn't really like it, tell your enemies. We'll take their money from them. Okay? Again, you've been a wonderful audience. I want to give a big shout out to, we've had Josh on tech all night. Behind Josh running our online stream, we've got Dan with those headphones on. Also with the steady cam in the back, we've got Anthony for the stream. If you didn't know it, we always stream our family-friendly show. That should be obvious why we don't stream our adult show. Some of us have day jobs, we don't want to do that. But if you're not able to make it in, check us out online. We're on streaming on YouTube, I believe. Just look up First Coast Comedy. And you met her when you came in. Your heart went aflutter. We have Emma working the door. Again, thank you so much for being here. You've truly been the best audience I've ever seen on an August 4th. And that's all I have to say. So thank you and good night.
Let's give it up for our cast. They killed it tonight. Stephanie Nicholson.